users, Alexey Verguide, and today we're gonna check out Vray 6 HDRI Dome Light new functionality. There's a lot of cool functions and features that were added, so in order to test them out, we gotta go to Polyheaven, get a couple of those cool free HDRIs, and bring them to our scene. Okay, so I'm going to click on Vray Dome Light, activate my Vray, place that light in my scene. I also need to get some vehicle, so let's get something from our Chaos Cosmos. You can see we have a big vehicle selection. Actually gonna get this one, American Muscle. Let's get Shelby GT. Okay, I could import. Did I click twice? Yes. So let's get that Shelby GT, and let's select my HDRI. As you can see, there's a couple of new functions that were added, but they're not working because we need first, let's add Vray bitmap and add this Dome HDRI here. Now let's activate my IPR, and voila, we got our car with HDRI, but you can see it's not really following. And even though if I drag it here with instance, even though if I activate the grind projection, it's still, I have to mess a lot in order to kind of make it fit. Still, it's not really scaling the background together with my car. You can see the background kind of stays the same. All right, so there is a solution for that in the new functionality of Vray Dome. Now, first we need to click here, finite dome. That will allow us to basically, have that dome light movable and kind of static, functional on one place, so we can really rotate it, scale it, do a lot of stuff with it in order to match our car. So first I'm gonna go and add radius. Let's do 500. Okay, so 500 is not bad. Let me pull that HDRI a little to the side. Okay, so looks like this working, but you can see that the problem is that it starts to stretch here. So this one is actually the project height. That's the second parameter that was added, is what height the tripod was on, the camera was on while taking HDRI. So let's try 100. You can see it kind of fixes that. So the higher we go, the more we can fix it. Okay. All right, not bad. Now let's go and see other parameters. Let me actually get that straight to 100 here. Now let's check the second parameter, ground blend. So the ground blend are the sides of our HDRI. So we can also fix some of the distortion. You can see it's kind of fixed. Wow, it's looking good. Just by tweaking that number. So you can see what's happening while I'm tweaking it. I'm getting a little bit softer edges here that can fix some of the distortion. All right, so I'm fixing the distortion on the leg, because if it's all the way down to 0.2, you can see it's we're getting that little shift here that we can, if we go up a little, we can kind of straighten that up. And you can see that that curve's kind of getting a little bit more blend in, a little nicer. Okay. But you can see if I'm rotating HDRI, it's not really following the rotation. So there is another option for that, lock texture to icon. So now if I rotate HDRI, you can see it's rotating together with the car. Okay, so let's That's a nice option. I think the people a little too small. Let me get that radius a little higher. I'm gonna double it, 1000. All right, it's looking a little nicer here. And see if we can tweak a little bit the sides. But yeah, look at this lighting. This stuff is looking great. I think I need to reduce the project height a little bit. Okay, looking good. The last function is the alpha channel. So if we have, for instance, let's see, I'm gonna stop this and start my frame buffer. Okay, so you'll be able to see that if we have alpha affected, we have just the car, and if alpha on, we have our HDRI in. So it's very nice function just to isolate the car. Okay, now the last function I actually left for the last, because this is something that is just gonna blow up your mind. Now let me get that back here and remove my mask. Now here we can add a ground plate and get some nice shadows. So I'm gonna bring a plane, and as you're familiar with this function here, make Vray shadow catcher through the Vray object properties. That means matte object that is going just to receive shadows from the car, from the HDRI. So while the plane is selected, click on that, and boom, we have our shadows. Look how nice this is. I'm gonna have it open to the side. I think we still have a little issue with our scale, but as you previously saw, we can actually do scale with our scale object. Okay, so where's our dome light? Right here. So let me take my dome light. And scale it up a little bit. Actually scale it down, because I think it's too big in compared to what we need. Okay. Alright, so you can see it's like kind of balance between the height and the scale size. Of this. Look at that shot. All right, now let's try another HDRI, see how this just working with something different. Okay, I'm going to lift this up here, and let's try another one. Let's do this sky on fire. Boom. Look at this sky on fire. This is something very cool. I like the colors and everything. And man, this is incredible. I mean, I can't believe they added this just now. We actually needed that so badly, you know, but it was worth waiting. Okay, let's try another one, just for the sake of this idea. It's very easy to tweak them when we get them in. So, oh wow, look at this. amazing. I love Italy. I think this is Venice here, but look at this. Look at those shadows. Look at this realistic image here, lighting, reflections, everything working perfectly. Okay, so I really encourage you to download Vray 6, the beta version, and just, you know, try it out, see how it works, because in my opinion, things you can do in a matter of seconds just by tweaking a couple of parameters is incredible. All right, so thank you very much for watching this tutorial. We have way more cool stuff in our V-Ray Next guide, so go ahead, check it out. This is Alex, your V-Ray guide. Talk soon.